Sorry. Thank you for being patient with me.
35 seconds. We math here. I'm just going to send it over. Oh, yeah. So make sure that they don't scan.
Oh, you asked me that and then I was distracted.
I believe that.
Lots of paper clips.
Okay. There we go. All right. MVP.
Alright, so let's look at example 4. Like I said, I might add one for us to do for example 3, but just to do another one. So what we want to do is we want to get the, so the squared values on one side. So since y is being squared, we're going to put that on one side, and then everything else, or the x and the constant should go on the other side. So, so I'm going to move this 15 over to the other side. Alright, so out of these two, we're now going to factor out a 3, because we want to do completing the square. Because remember, we want it to be our y, minus h squared. Make sure you guys are following along here. Leave a little space here. Now we're still going to do completing the square with this side. So remember, b divided by 2 squared. So 2 divided by 2 squared is going to be 1. So that's going to come in here. But since I put 1 in there, I have to really put in 3 on this side. So now we're ready to factor this. And then over here, now the right side is now factorable. I can take out a 12. But if you look at our standard form for an equation, there shouldn't be anything in front of the value that's being squared. We only want that coefficient in front of the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide each side by 3 to move this over. If it wants to listen to me there. So it's going to be y plus 1, the quantity squared, equals 4x minus 1. And again, I don't know that last problem if I was in the middle of copying something down and I couldn't find what worksheet or where I found that, so I don't know what happened with example 3.
Should that be 3, not 4?
No, you divide by 3.
Did we divide by 3 to get? No, it's okay. No, you got it. No, you're good. No, you're all good. All right. Let's finish up with these last couple, and then you guys will have time for homework. Just a reminder, today during AR, you don't have time for homework. Our AR is being used because it's Wednesday. All right, so write the equation for the parabola, and I gave you guys graph paper for this because I think it's easiest with graph paper. So if they give us the vertex, so 1, -4 is my vertex. So they're giving me the h and k already. So 1, -4. And then they're giving me the directrix is -2, x equals -2. So then that's going to be what kind of line? x equals -2. Please don't say straight. Which way is x equals -2?
Horizontal. Vertical. Oh.
Vertical. X equals -2. Alright. So, can we tell what the p-value is? Yeah, it should be 3. It's the distance from the vertex to directrix is the p-value. Now, is p positive or negative? I wrote positive 3, but is it positive or negative? It actually is positive because of the fact that if the directrix is here, our parabola should be opening this way. So p should be positive. So if it had been opening the other way, then I could automatically assume it's a -3. So I know what the y is, the one being squared. So I do the opposite of the k. So this is going to be y plus 4, right? And then this is going to equal, remember this is 4px minus h. So this is going to be 4 times 3. And then x minus h, so x minus 1. So it's just kind of putting things in. They give me my h and k. We have to figure out which direction this is going, and since the y is being squared, it's positive, you're able to come up with that. And again, I don't know how, I mean, you could do it without the graph, but it'd be a pain. All right, this time they're telling us the vertex and the focus. I'm going to put both of those on right away. So -6, -1. And then, oh, no, -6, 2, positive 2, not -2. So, they give us the vertex and the focus. Which way is this graph going to point? Up, because the parabola goes around the focus. So what does p end up being? 3 again. It's not always 3, but apparently it looks like it is. And it's going to be positive or negative? Positive, because it's pointing up. And again, we know it's pointing up because we know the vertex and the focus is always inside that parabola. They're giving us h and k. So we know we're using this formula. I should have wrote that out last time. And so then I just have to put everything in. Oh, 4p, sorry. It should be there. 4p. So x minus h, so x minus a -6, so plus 6. 4 times p is going to be 12 again. And then y minus k, so y plus 1. Those aren't too bad. It was that middle part. So example 3, like I said, there's probably something wrong with it, and I probably got interrupted in the middle of writing notes and then didn't finish the problem or something. That's what I'm going with. I don't know. So I'll get you guys your homework here. Hopefully the ones that are homework for the equations are okay. I'll work on my answer key here in a second as well. So. Again, don't forget you don't have AR time, so use your time wisely here. Yeah. Yeah.